to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and the Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay.
Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Eagles moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Hope. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna try to get it himself. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Turner. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Commodores line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw, it's Hope. Gets it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. On the run, it's Turner. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Starling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown, Vandy. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there at Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Coastal Carolina. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. There he goes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking for a crease, it's Baker. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got a little space. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ball game.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
and try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Hope. Throws for the tight end. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here's a heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The kick is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Hope. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around.
Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. To the air, it's Hope. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Got a man, it's Rodgers. And the defense drags him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead is now back down to 9.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play. And
turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, he's got a chance. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks it up, still on his feet. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Hope. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking for space. It's Rodgers. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Find space on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Right down the boulevard. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sterling. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Turner. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown Doors! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 12 to Coastal Carolina. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Hope. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Starling. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Turner. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Surging forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Rogers. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Charles. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hope. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here's the handoff. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Looking downfield, it's Hope. It's complete.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football, tackle, and don't give up the big plays.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The give to the tailback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Hope. Swings it out to the flat. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Bradshaw. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.